Hello. The very impromptu sort of stream. I haven't actually streamed in here for how long? Probably months. Since that time, I took my 5 out of my streaming. Decided to put it back in because they wanted to record my trial and wait. I feel like just streaming it from the PS5 itself wasn't gonna really do it justice. So here I am. I really have it in a much better quality. Do that. I haven't over again long. Let it rock here for a little bit. Streaming feels so foreign to me, at least nowadays. Like sometimes I don't even know what I'm correct and everything. What the heck, Alvin? You're here? Oh. Hey, what about? All right. Let me switch to this. All right. So you asked me how to get it for cheaper. It's because you know how like there's PlayStation rewards, and how it gives you like these based off of. It's kind of like rewards points. So in short, I had enough points that gave me $10 in wallet funds. So I was like, oh, I'll do that. And then I'm gonna buy a discounted like PS Store gift card. Why it ended up being like fine technically. So I was like, oh, that's not a bad deal at all. Let's see. Sound is on. And I did a couple tests for that audio was not going to be muted or anything. God. So I've heard a lot about this game. I've heard obviously people saying that it's like best survival horrors, or other people saying that it's like a walking sim, walk and talk. The combat isn't like that engaging, or it's not that scary. Too many jump scares, whatnot. But we'll see. That's the whole point. Let's see. I kind of tweaked around with some settings here and there. Not too much. I think we'll just figure it out as we go. We're gonna go 60 FPS. Yeah, same, right? Like, it's like I take everything with a grain of salt with what people generally say about games, because opinions are always gonna be all across the board. And while it may sort of influence my decision to play it, I try to vet as much of a possible experience that I can derive from it by watching it. Like, oh, you know, it's like something that I can stick it through. But you've read like some people drop it because of how boring it can be. You know, I can see that. I would have dropped FF16 had I not spent like $70 on it and not felt obligated to finish it. But to be like Alan Wake 1, yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's so weird, man. Sometimes, like, for me to compare it to something like FF16, where some people would be like, "Oh yeah, dude, this is like the best Final Fantasy of all time," and nothing else compares. I'm like, what? Like, how is there no level of criticism to it? You know? Then you play through it, and it's like, there are just some people out there in the world who just care about the story and the voice acting, and literally that's it. In the world building, they don't give a rat's ass about the combat whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's just some people who look for certain things in games. I know someone personally who is like, oh yeah, they don't like to play Souls games or whatever FromSoft games because it's not just difficult, but they think that like, oh, the writing in those games are not good, so I don't feel interested in playing those. I'm like, what? But yeah, no one's gonna play them for just the writing. Like, how can you expect to, you know, get that from a game of that caliber, you know? So yeah. Collecting clues and trying to solve mysteries. Yeah, you know. Solving mysteries or digging around stuff while I'm running around. Solving puzzles, which I feel like is very on par to like your common like RE2, I think. Although I don't know, Resident Evil tends to have this level of that, like, once you get it, you just tips.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be
Same.
better to live with that hope without
Same
ever knowing
taste.
the full story.
All right, hold on. I want to see how beautiful it is. That's what I want to know.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
I got spoiled on this beginning part, like, for like 2 seconds. The oh, you can't even see his face. But you befriended a dude recently who has the exact same taste, like online? Ghost trick on Dia? Well, yeah, he likes Resident Evil because it's a fucking banger series. Surprised you don't like Resident Evil as much. Fucking Ghost Trick, dude. I got remastered recently, actually. Yeah, I was like, dude, Alvin, this is a lot of spoilers. Oh, I see. I'm definitely human, that's for sure. I personally. Yeah. Wow. What the hell? Ah. Am I watching Pluto? I haven't started yet. I was actually thinking of doing anime reactions. um, and then saving Pluto for that and uploading it. I don't know. That's why I haven't even started watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because I wanted to just record my raw reaction. But I don't know. I don't know how it would really go. We'll see. We'll see. The fact that each episode is like an hour long, though, like, ugh. I'll take it slow. Oh shit, it's too bright. Who are you? Hard.
What the fuck?
Are they hikers who just happen to come across that? It's... Yeah, it's only 8 episodes. I know that the reason why it takes 1 hour long per episode is because it's per volume, I'm assuming, or I at least from what I read. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. It looks really good. I don't really watch a whole lot of or read a whole lot of Naoki Urasawa stuff though. Alan Wake 2. In case you didn't know. Wow. Dude, I can't wait for Max Payne, dude. Max Payne remake.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers!
Night Springs.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
That's the name of their next DLC.
I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
I really hope you Sam Lake's
Logan
face,
thinks you should
bro,
try cheering
as Max
up.
Payne.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Like, his voice is literally it's fucking Max Payne's.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
The lip syncing is a little off.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Review of the game was pretty funny, and when how meta and self-worth the game is.
Lake.
I listened to it.
Time to get to work.
Forgot what he mostly said though.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
I feel like that's
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
mostly a thing amongst like
By a bear?
European
I'll check
game
out that
developers have that kind of writing and
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
because they kind of did that in Max Payne as well, like the very first game,
I should take a look at that map.
way back on. There's a point in like a little cutscene. Max is like phone call or voice. Oh, Max, you're in a video game. Like what? I'm in a video game.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Map is left. IGN was like, this is the closest we'll ever get to PT and Silent Hills. I guess.
Hey, over here.
Johnny!
Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Been a while.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to
I missed you
take over the
too.
case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
No, Max Payne.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
The Hideo Kojima game.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's
I know,
not
it's
what
been
you
a
call
while
the
since I-
sharpest axe in the shed.
I kind of missed it. I think I needed that.
Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Oh shit. I could use a
What can you
briefing.
tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
Oh right.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Uh,
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
so I was playing like Remedy. I mean, not Remedy. Control. I've been playing Control for like the past couple days or so, and just slowly progressing. One thing I don't really like about that game is the way it handles.
The facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
The way it handles it, smaller cutscene, which like, you know, mostly between Jesse and whoever she's talking to, and then like or cutting in between both of them, showing their faces. I think that's generally kind of boring because, very like Horizon, very Fallout looking, Bethesda based. And with in-game cutscenes with dialogue like that, like what just happened, I'm more fine with that because it feels like I'm still in control of the character, being able to move around and move the character around. Right? Like, you have to think about like, oh yeah, the cinematography of how dialogue sort of progresses. How do you make that interesting rather than placing the camera between two characters' faces and just having them move their mouths and like no emotion? Just my 2 cents. Case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Sick.
The facts are on the board.
Play Control in easy mode. I like the challenge. I like the fact that I can die every now and then. I've just been playing on normal. But yeah, you know, like the back and forth dialogue is stiff, and a lot of games do that. I'm not a big fan of it. That's why I got so bored of things like Fallout here and there, Horizon, because it did the same thing. Like that. And it's like, yeah, like the world building of Control could do the same for me too. But I think, you know, obviously the dialogue and the way it presents its story has a lot to do liking it. I know that I'm running around collecting like documents and whatnot. I have to read like almost all of them, by which if I don't do it, then I'm not going to really understand what the hell's going on. Very much like a FromSoft sort of. I don't read like weapon descriptions, I don't know what is going on generally in the world. But yeah. I think so far Control is generally fun gameplay wise. Not like the most. Am I gonna called AWE, right? I'll probably play it. Oh, I got Control for like 10. But I think I'm just gonna have my hands full next month. Yeah, like how yeah, Control was written by Alan Wake. Oh, I mean, I've been trying to get through that game just to prep for this one, but the Mind Place. I. Why is his face all over the place? Birthday. Gosh.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues. That's... The Cauldron Lake murders, a series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connection will help our search clear. Method, slight difference in murders. Bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. App. Wait. There's never been a game that really... Bruising on wrists, legs. Ugh. What? Two of the victims had bruising, some form of trapped or gash in the chest, heart missed. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, 18 confirmed due to body. Floating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. All bodies the one we saw in the beginning. Get up. All victims reported missing in 2010, no other common. Ted Lane, dentist. Stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Reported missing 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018, organs missing, predation. State of the body is known. Percy Wolf, found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was cause of death. Tattooing. Is that the guy died? Bro. Profile. Talk to someone. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. Art. Post-mortem body. Murder targets have noticed. Resembles animal butchery technique. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Quick access to the map
Close to
without
cracking it?
entering.
We're just getting started.
Okay, right.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
Real
generally a
Anderson.
reason to explore. Chaos at Cauldron Lake, rampage at the rental camp. Identified man attacks vacationers in the dead of day and ideally interrupted. Saturday, attack park visit, causing chaos and destruction in the camp. Incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been charged. Bright Falls crime. We were visibly shaken. 1 minute we were laughing until cabins. Didn't know what was going on. Called the police. Like he appeared out of nowhere, barking his house. In touch with the of the camp. Representative went on to further remind future potential guests found in their website, which is real nice, state of the art. Nephew made it, and he Doberman found named her dog Coffee Bean. Oh, does a hike a day keep depression away? Might be bright sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not, but for all of you think there's gotta be another way. Good news, hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. So get on out there and don't forget a flashlight in case Bright Falls own game in question was Baking Star, in which players compete in tastiest treats, sweetest eats for. Visiting the mine place does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
You're pretty.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Near peak, mighty mountain in the distance, no other than iconic landmark of right angle. Its beauty reflected on the calm surface, in all its. Go Max Payne.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Wait, I can just run around everywhere. Oh, I can't jump down stuff. The heck is that? Mortar Falls. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle fight like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Travel through Are those things?
Is
Bro.
that a kid's lunchbox?
What?
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say when the going tough, the tough is going, not sure where the tough is going to. Manuscript fragments can upgrade weapons in the mine place. What? Yeah. Okay. So I have just 2 fragments. Again and again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire. Bullet size, increase magazine by 50. God. Hmm. Is my mic cutting out? Maybe it's because I'm not really like speaking directly to it. I think I have this like noise gate that's like kind of sensitive if I'm not directly speaking to it. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Sometimes I don't really notice it until I finish my stream and then I watch back on my VOD. I'm like, shit, like you can't hear me for half the time.
I need to go back.
Oh wow.
Got a case to solve.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Hmm. Oh, you know what? He just came from down there.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Yeah, it's also when I talk for a long period of time. Came from there. No, yeah, I've been trying to configure like my mic yesterday where even if I'm speaking at a lower volume, I would want my mic to pick that up. That's been proving to be kind of challenging. But
Not a bad place to get murdered.
just a bit.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Like being able to pick up the quieter moments,
Damn.
or like the lower volume of when I speak,
I like the rain.
and not having
The only thing around here that feels
I
like
might pick up my game.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
It goes 2 separate ways. Shit.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
The hell? Yeah, I figured I'm gonna just stream a little more regularly from now on, since I'm not really planning on, I don't really plan on taking out my PS5 from this, from my desk anytime soon. Because I know 7 Rebirth is gonna come out in like 4 months. So I plan to stream that as well. The witch's hut here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Stop. The fuck? Dude, this whole game feels like RE2. Wow. I can close the door? What is that? Batteries for charging the flashlight. Friday, Mitch told me today that her family's moving away. Sucks, I haven't even told her that I like her yet. Point anymore. She said her parents want to get better jobs and get school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls. So I told her, she said thanks. Fucking kill me. I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Oh. Yeah, and it's like arranged in a certain way. Old Casey. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Look at that tree, holy crap. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, yet there are many stories about the lake. Gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was, tells that when the affections of the local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of witched him. She drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Ladle. Woman returned to her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake, then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. The heart she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her half or so. Out a heart, huh? Where am I going? Not much to really see, huh? Oh my gosh.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Damn.
Yeah, that's me. Mulligan told me you were coming the other way. Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Lock your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mine place. Key image can be selected with X in place.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. The body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect. Killings were here to. It will prompt a new question. Objectives are Google. Look. Consistent with previous murder. I don't think so. That's crazy, the switching between the mind. Crap, man. Ooh.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
They just...
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Booze available. Up. Heart found near body.
Keep trying.
Eh. Oh.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Like at least 5 people.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
FBI agent now.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
The victim. Blood splatter?
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale.
Okay.
He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Losing me discover speaking to people as well as by examining your surroundings. That's canon.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay. Casey Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. There. Thornton victim Robert Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Bottles left.
They planned for the murder to happen here,
Yeah.
passing the time with equipment ready.
Hmm.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
And use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
Person.
How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 30 years? Where's he been? From the lake? Case file. What the shit? Alex Casey lunchboxes? Point of interest cases track objects and information Saga has acquired to chart
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Keep an eye out for other. Lunchbox near Waterfall Vista. Writer of the note is leaving these to fire someone. Are the really for me? Typo. Patch. No inside mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Max.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no
There.
sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own.
FBI.
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
We read
I should
inside.
tell Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Oh.
I must find out what. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events.
Was one of their own FBI special agent Robert Nightingale gone? How he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. And there was the page, this page. First page they had found. What? If you're stuck or unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the mine place. You go check his chest.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Like I said. Alright. Alright. I might be a little lost. Investigate the crime scene, find out what happened, and there's another. Mine place. Yeah. Place the trail is gone.
Nah.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Side of him. There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly back in town. Felt like a message, someone playing a game with them.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Yo.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
There's another lunchbox.
Hmm? Org day.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
God, why do I feel so sleepy? Not the game, trust. I don't think it's the game.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I get that it's linear. But it's not that slow right now. Oh god. Too much caffeine today, dude.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I really do feel like I'm watching an A24 film.
But I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Was the last game like this? I personally never played the first game, but I've only seen a little bit here and there. I don't think it really was. You could ask Alvin though.
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
The last Alan Wake was like 13 years ago, or a long time ago. Hella long. Oh, we're in a bright area now. Maybe it's because we were in such a blue, dark-toned forest that I was
up
making.
The waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Coffee.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
For those of you just tuned. That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And
Porno's more action? Yeah, like it was more action based in the pre. This one is more generally like survival horror.
I'm sure you're all asking the
or
same
scary.
question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect? Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine.
Oh, what the? Ow. Action. So beautiful in here. Oh my gosh.
Good afternoon.
Sitting a coffee. Level of detail in this. It's really nice. Max Payne remake is crazy good looking. Odd.
It doesn't budge.
Not wait.
I can't get through this.
Take care now.
Payne in the same universe? A lot of people have been questioning about that, but I don't think they can because they had to license the IP from Rockstar, and that's up to Rockstar to see whether or not can do that or are allowed to do that. Guy, what is he dancing to, bruh?
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, what up? Why are people so weird here?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Feeling that I'm getting from playing like the beginning areas of this, I feel like I'm playing like Last of Us Part 2. Not gonna say if it's a good or bad thing.
It won't open.
Oh, yo, what the hell? This is my mind place. What? %100% my mind place. Game is mad pretty. Imagine this pro level of construction. Max Paint. Jesus. Oh my gosh.
So sleepy. Just
Bye.
two more days.
Hey, how's it going?
Ooh. Oh shit. Wait, restart that. That was... Fear the dark, fear the woods. Hell no. Chainsaw going off in the background? What did I just pick up? Handgun ammo? Trauma pad? Oh, for health. Pellet loaded shotgun shell. Logan's charge. Maximum. That's cool. I like how they incentivize exploration. Can't use my gun though. Do I have to quick slot? Aw, say it. I can't like... Oh shit. L1 is to dodge. Circle is flashlight. Arr.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, what up? We're going to the diner. Yeah. Gosh, I feel like I'm looking at Silent Hill 2.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good
I think I
finds?
saw something.
Zilch. But someone left
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here. Housekeeping? They were nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Really going to every house. Looking at. Oh, I like how she backtracked like that.
So, how's that mystery business of yours?
Oh, entry.
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
Like something. No, I cannot. That is sheriff station. Bank's all closed up and everything. Wait,
How are you?
this is the post for Deerfest.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Not doing it. Doing it.
Hey.
Tweet, tweet, my sweets. Now why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little things. If not for the birds, I might just go a little nutty. A little cuckoo, if you will.
Wow, the voice acting. Yeah, everyone in this town is nutty.
The passage of time is deceiving.
The days of our lives are fleeting,
And they end in the end. They end.
What was that?
I hear things are looking up for you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's correct. My efforts are being rewarded in abundance.
How lovely. I'm proud of you.
As am I of you.
Some weird shit's going on. The fuck? The hell's going on? Better for mayor. And the mess. No one is here.
Setter is better.
This is a creepy town. Oh, it doesn't seem like I can actually go down there. Alright, let's go to the diner.
Let me guess.
Diner.
FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Man, dude, atmosphere in this game is crazy.
Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed.
It's some crazy shit.
I'll take your mind off things.
I feel like I'm playing like Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 had some amazing atmosphere. Although
Exactly why I hate small towns.
this town is weird.
How touchy these rural types can be.
It isn't very like straightforward
Take it
like
easy.
Red Dead.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Yeah. Now, this is definitely the kind of game I would use photo mode for.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was
What?
terrifying.
What'd you find?
That's all.
Why didn't you let him say it?
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers
Oh
telling
shit.
me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Really
The
now?
Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Wow.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Ow, the facial animation on that lady, dude. See, that's the kind of cutscene that I like, with dialogue exchange, you know? They're literally just talking to each other, but There's music, there's sound effects, and like detailed facial animations that are just like interjecting between each other. Makes it fucking interesting, you know? Like, goddamn. I know it takes more work, but all I ask for, man. Just slightly more immersion. If you do want to make your games like a show, then make it feel like a show. I'm as big of a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. That bear. Lady, you got a burger just sitting there? Oh shit, I can actually go in here?
Rest easy, buddy.
He likes to pet all the fucking ears.
I need something to force this open.
The hell? Fuck. I know, right? It must mean like she pet 2 of the deers already. Why? It's just a trophy. Like, why would they let us do that? Outside of like some games allowing you to just like pet the dog, right?
I can't force it open.
How do you know me?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Or an FBI jacket?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest.
Oh, good.
Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
'81st Deerfest. Due to concern over last year's incident, adults are asked not to bring alcohol to this event.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
You have a daughter? Did daughter actually drown?
Hey, boss.
I was saying yes or no.
Downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Howdy.
I'll be right with you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Yeah, open up.
They locked up an innocent man. I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Person in there just staring at the wall. I didn't even notice. I thought he was just a shadow. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper, counting them, and the entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around the sheriff's station. For Pete's sake, one of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper roll? Sounds like you've got too much. Janitor. Game looking too nice.
Sir, some patience, please.
Can I use your computer? I can. Kill the Joe, make some mo. This is the third time this week I come in for a late shift and there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using? Remember to wash your coffee mugs. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Yes, Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. Hey. Hey, like to have here.
Hey. Agent?
Damn, man, look at this interior. I'm just gonna take your ammo.
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season.
Dude, Remedy always does this live action shit. They always do something with the TV, I swear to God.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
That was so mesmerizing. Why the fuck am I in my mind place? Oish. Christ.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Dark.
Something about morgues.
Excuse me?
Cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Another. I need a key. Another key. Why do you gotta tease me like that, huh? Can I use my flashlight, please? How are you gonna have nothing here, man? Thank you. Give me some ammo. I can't see shit, man. You guys need to have some lights in here.
I can't get through this.
God damn.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Cause of death? Check his neck. He got stabbed there.
There's writing on here.
On his heart? What the heck?
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Anything else?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body? I don't remember that he put up a fight. Did he? He got stabbed in like the neck area. Not go there?
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. There we go.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Where the hell did these files come from? Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Connection to Deerfest? Cult stash.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Find one. Stash found in front of the Elderwood Palace Lodge. Yeah. Literally just out in this. We're in this together here. What do they mean? Who left us? We're at Cauldron. Do I have any other? Yeah. There's writing on there too.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh shit.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemy. Try to stay in the light to avoid being. Ah! Yo, where is he though?
He can't see me in the light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh, bitch ass. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. What would become temporary? If I leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat. Ah.
Gotta move. Now.
Oh shit, about it, ass. So my gun was on that side, right? Lights are off. Oh fuck me, bruh. I just wanted to grab whatever's here, man. Hey, chill. Ah, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. I think this is just teaching me. This is still part of the tutorial, I guess. I have to get my gun. I can't just grab the other thing that I was trying to go for. Jesus. Tell me the clicker. Sometimes it shows
See me in the light.
Alan speaking, but you don't hear his voice.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Move! Where's my fucking gun? Oh, this is tutorial as fuck.
Vanished. He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared. What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Alright, Johnny. Good having you, man.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was...
Oh, I can either have Alan describe it to me. Gosh.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
I've done that. I've done.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Writing has some significance. The only victim to become. Badge of Pride.
Think. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Figure out where Nightingale went. Damn. Can I put my gun? Dead though. On her.
It won't open.
Figure out where he went. All the doors are locked. The elevator isn't working. I grab your keys.
can't force it open.
Hey, Max Payne, help me out here, man. The bug? Is it a bug? I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know. I don't want to say it's a bug.
Can't be opened on this side.
Shh.
I can't get through this.
Where the hell did he go? I shot him and that was it. Hello? Dude. Alex. So bizarre.
Must be locked from the other side.
Well, yeah, how do I get to the other side, man? What in tarnation? Alright, hold on. There has to be something else.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
One more fucking. Ugh. Photo trees performing rituals to create monsters. Odd. Don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Sir Alex Casey, I would really appreciate it, man. Help me out here. Figure out where he went? Dude, he just...
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Oh. I shot him in the head a couple times and that was that. Figure out where he... Not like he left, like... actual trace of right? Right. I'm looking. I'm looking. Am I supposed to look at something? Nasty in here. Doesn't seem like it. Out cold. Walls are molding a little bit.
It's not opening.
Supposed to look at something? I have to, right? What else is the game wanting me to do? Anything I can glean off of you?
Can't be opened on this side.
I think it bugged, guys. Cereals. Cereal? Can't tell me. Can't tell. Unless I'm doing something completely wrong, right? I mean, I knew there were bugs in this game. I didn't think it would be this bad. I don't even know if it's actually a bug or not. Maybe I'm just blind. Figure out where Nightingale went. My battery is running low for my flashlight, man.
Must be locked from the other side.
Oh my gosh, dude. What am I doing here? Alright, alright. Exit to main menu. Continue. Christ, what the heck?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone up.
I'd already seen. Oh man, do I gotta do all these cases again?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to These stashes could contain clues about the cult.
We were attacked by a dead man.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there
I
a
was
connection?
so immersed.
Seems like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, Like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Figure out where he went. Well, we don't know where he went, right? Not like we can just go searching everywhere. We have to pinpoint exactly where he might be at. Right.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Murder at Cauldron Lake. Duh. Oh my
Dead man turned
god,
into a
I missed
monster.
that one. Ugh.
As a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
I gotta think like a detective, right? I can't think like a gamer. Because if I don't know what I'm actually gonna do, or set out to do, then what's the point? Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the open. Finding a way in would be...
Right.
Yeah, where did Nightingale go? Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, taking a... Sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake. The overlap? What? These pages aren't... Check my cases one more time. Solved. Okay. Okay. I think that's it for cases. There we go.
Page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that was my fault. That was my bad.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
I am?
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's crazy.
Stuffs.
I need something to cut this.
They're a fine pair.
Been in here already. What else to really...
My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Speak to them
We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
I'll be right with you.
Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Following Max Payne. car can be used to travel between locations. Or?
Rinse and repeat.
Ah.
Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Haha. I know that he was gone for like 13 in-game years. Exactly the same amount of time. Alan Wake 1. Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
All right, I'm gonna call it. It is around this time that told myself that I was gonna end. 8:30, 8:45 or so. Thank you to Al, Johnny, for stopping by. When am I gonna stream again? Probably tomorrow. I thought to myself that for every stream that I'm doing, at least Alan Wake right now, since I feel like I'm just gonna get through it relatively, I won't streaming for like too long per. At most like, or at least until I finish like a certain chapter game, because it doesn't seem like there's any way to manually save the game. And then when I exited main menu, and then I had to sort of start things over again in terms of okay, so it's like shit. I had to piece everything back together now. I don't want to do that again. We'll see. This seems like a really good place to end. Yeah. So thank you guys again. I will catch you guys probably tomorrow. Probably around the same time. 30 or so. 6:30. All right. Until next time. Peace.